Okay, hi all. Good morning. So, before I proceed further, do you have any question, anyone? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
we had
you
one.
tell me.
Oh, I was unable to, see this SQL thing. Oracle SQL, but I was facing issues. So मैंने screenshot भी भेजा था. I
So,
don't know if.
Oracle Live SQL you are telling?
हाँ, right, right.
Okay.
So
What is the issue you are facing?
मैंने I logged in like twice or thrice, and it took me
Yeah,
to this
some other page. Okay, got it.
another page,
So,
authenticator app page.
I
So
got
मैंने
it. I
screen
got it. I got
and
it.
then finally. हाँ.
I have
Sorry.
seen the error message. So, my question is, anyone else facing the same issue?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So, your name is Rudra or Rajesh?
Rajesh.
Rajesh. So fine, Rajesh, I will ask my admin team. They will connect with you after this class. Maybe around 10 or 11, they will connect with you. Okay.
No
Why I'm
problem. No
telling?
problem.
Because maybe they will ask you to share your screen. They will connect with you on a Zoom call. Okay.
Okay.
It will be resolved. Don't worry. Okay.
Sure.
Any other question, anyone? No. Okay. Now listen, I have already mentioned like we used to take class on a Graphy platform. Okay. Let me show you that. I have already shown earlier. But let me show you that again. Just a minute. So why I'm telling this because from tomorrow we will take classes on graphy. So I have covered that in my demo session. And again, I'm repeating like those who have missed the demo session or those who have joined yesterday or today maybe. So whatever classes you have missed, we just strongly recommend please go through the recording. Don't miss those classes. Okay. Now let me show you this. So this is our graphy platform. My screen is visible to everyone, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yes.
So if I will show you, I'm showing you just for the previous batch, okay? It's 25 or some other batch. So this is our graphy platform. We will share the link. I will let you know today how to register. Each and everything will be shared. Don't worry. Okay. First of all, I am introducing you. What is this platform? How this will help you. So till today, I have shared the Zoom link and you are joining the class through Zoom link, right? But from today, from tomorrow, the classes will not be conducted on Zoom. I will not share any link. It will be on this Graphy platform. What is this Graphy? How it is helpful? I will let you know everything. So this looks like this. If we click on course builder, maybe features which is visible to me will not be visible to you because I'm the admin. So I may be having access to more functionalities and features. So here the benefit is like date-wise date, like 1st August, what we have covered, what is the hands-on. 2nd August, what is the topic, recording, classroom notes, workbook, assignment, everything you can find here. Okay, similarly 5th August, 6th August, each and every day. Date-wise date, topics covered, recording, classroom notes, each and everything. Okay. So this is the benefit of Graphy. So earlier we used to conduct classes on Zoom. Then participants they have raised concern that Tanvir, it is difficult to find the recording. It is scattered. Assignments is also scattered. That is why we have created this so that there should be a one-stop shop for you. Even if the course is over, you can go through this date-wise date. You can see okay what all topic is there. If you want to go through a particular topic, you can click on that. Okay, this is NWheel or any other topic. Suppose if you want to revise the concepts related to joins, you can search it and you can go through that. So, one more thing here, like few of the things will not, you cannot download, like I think few, yeah, like assignment solution, you cannot download this. Okay. So why we are not giving you to download this? Because assignment solution is just for the reference purpose. One copy of assignment, which will be having only question, will be shared in your WhatsApp group. Okay. And one copy which will be having solution will be on this graphy that you cannot download, you cannot read it. That is just for the reference purpose, so that if you are stuck at any particular question, you can refer here. Why I'm telling this? So that at a later point of time, we should not tell Tanvir, this page is not getting downloaded. I'm not able to copy and all those things. First of all, what is Graphy? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Clear है सबको? Okay, good. Now the next is how to register here and how to start attending classes from tomorrow. Now you have to listen very carefully because, and this activity which I'm going to tell you, you have to complete it after this class immediately. So that if you are getting stuck somewhere, you can ask us today. Tomorrow, if you are trying to register at 7 a.m. when the class will start, and if you are getting stuck, I will not be there to help you because I'll be taking class at that time. Then maybe you have to miss tomorrow's class because we'll be available after 9 then, right? So I'm making it very clear. So today you have time, and this will hardly take 5 minutes to register. So don't wait for tomorrow. Okay. Now, how to register? What you have to do? Let me open incognito mode because I have already logged in, no? So that is why I'm opening in incognito mode. I'm not telling you, okay, you also have to log in incognito mode. Okay. You have to type tna.graphy.com. You could see here tna.graphy.com, right? You have to type this. Once you will type this, we will share this link. Let me share right now. This is the link I've shared in the group, okay? And don't do it right now. Don't try to register right now. Listen to this. So you have to click on it. You will get this page. You have to click on explore courses. And here you can see yours is S28, right? Oh, S28, they have not created yet. Okay, I think they have not created yet. Okay, so I will ask them to create it. So you will find a course with the name S28. These are the different courses. You have to search for S28 like it is S27, no? Similarly, you will find something like S28. Is this clear so far? Okay. Then you have to click on it. Then you have to click on buy now. Don't worry, it will not be 4,000. Actually, this Graphy is a third-party application. This is not our application. They charge annually from us. Okay, we pay them annually, but they will still charge from the students. Okay, so we have tried to keep it free, but minimum what we can do is they charge minimum 50 rupees, and that is one-time activity. So one time I will reduce the price for that to 50 rupees minimum. So one time you have to make a payment of 50 rupees. That's all. Okay. Then you have to click on buy now and you have to click on proceed. You have to enter your name. Now this has to be your official name. Okay, give correct name here. Here this should be your official email ID and this must be Gmail only. It will not accept Outlook. If you will give Outlook or any other Yahoo, it will accept it. The amount will be deducted, but they will not give you access. So be careful. You have to give here Gmail ID only. You have to give here correct phone number. If you're not staying in India, you have to select from here the country from wherever you stay, and then you have to give your phone number and then the state from wherever you belong. If you're not from India, you mark it outside India. Then click on buy now, then you have to make a payment of 50 rupees. Is that clear so far?
Yeah.
Once it is done, you will get a notification on your email ID. Clear? Very simple. And then you have to click on login. When you click on login, you will get two options: login via Google, login via email OTP. So I think you all know how to log in. So the email ID which you have given already, if that is logged in your laptop or desktop, you can directly log in from that, or you can go with login via email OTP as well. But sometime, just 1% probability is there. Sometimes this OTP takes time. Okay, sometime. So better you can go with login via Google or your wish. Okay, and then you will get access. And automatically, then on a daily basis, when I will start the class, automatically you will see the class will be started. So from tomorrow, we will take class on graphics. And humble request, please register on it today itself. I'm repeating, if you will face an issue tomorrow, maybe I'll be taking class at that time. I will not be there to help you. If you're facing any issue today, you take the screenshot, post it in the group. That Tanvir, I'm getting stuck here. I'm not able to register. It is throwing error message, blah, blah, blah. Is this a step clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And this is one-time activity. Don't think daily you have to do it. Okay, got it. Now, second point. Okay, till here, any question, anyone?
Sir,
You will update the S28 batch, right? I mean, after
Yeah,
class.
I will ask my admin team to create that group today. It's 28. So by today, in another 2 to 3 minutes, you try to do it after 12 today. Okay. I will ask my team to create course for this, and we will notify in your group once the course is created. Okay.
Okay, once
Is
the
that
course is
fine?
created, only then we have to, I mean, do that activity, right?
हाँ
Register.
यार, if the course is not created, where you will register, right? Correct.
ठीक है, ठीक है.
So our admin team will create a course S28. Okay. And then we will share the link as well. Again, we will share the link for that S28 course, and then you can register there. Is that clear?
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. Sometime people raise concern, okay, Tanvir, why we have to pay 50 rupees? I totally agree. And that is why even we feel bad for it. So that is why from the next time, we will announce that 1 minute. Okay, just एक minute here. Next time we will announce that the course fees is 4,150 rupees. Just to make it clear. In your batch, we have told that the course fees is 4,000, right? But from the next batch, it will be 4,150. So for each and every course, we will add 150. The reason is sometimes the participants they raise concern, Tanvir, why we should pay 50 rupees? You have not told earlier. I totally agree, valid concern. So that is why we have planned for the next batch. We will clearly mention that the course fees is 4,150. Now 100 is for the certification. If you are interested for the course completion certificate, we charge separately 100 rupees for it. That is not mandatory. If you don't want, not an issue. Okay. Why we charge 100 rupees for that? Because the certificate we issue, that is not the digital one. In digital certificate, it is simple. Just you have a copy of it, you can share. But you will find my manual signature there, my stamp there, so that it should not be copied. Okay. But we have planned like now in each and every batch, we will clearly mention this that okay, you have to pay 150 extra. If you're not interested in certificate, no need to pay 100 rupees. Okay, so hope this is clear, everyone.
Yes,
Any
sir.
question?
Sir,
Okay.
this link also operated on mobile phone, no?
Mobile phone, you can try. We have an app as well, but we are
Okay.
facing some issue. Just give me 2 to 3 days. Okay, I will check with the graphic team on the Play Store and that what is the issue. Okay, I will share that link, app link as well. Okay,
Okay,
but I
sir.
cannot give you any guarantee it will work there or not. Okay, so better. And even if you will try to log in using that mobile, no. So what will happen? The font will not be visible, whatever I'll be coding. Okay. So a strong recommendation, try to join through laptop. I do understand like sometimes if you're traveling, so you want to join through mobile so that you might be thinking at least I can listen, right? I totally
Yes, sir.
agree. So just give me 2 to 3 days. I will check with the team. Okay. Because that is an important point. Many have raised concern for this as well. I will look into it with the backend team and I will update you. Okay, but we'll try
Okay,
to
sir.
fix it by this week itself. Okay.
Okay, sir. No.
Okay. Any other question, anyone?
My doubt is,
Hmm.
we know, do for the next batch itself, for the certification 100 rupees, or for this batch also?
No, no, no. This batch also. Okay. Why I'm telling this? Because we don't use to explain this during this course. Okay. Although we should tell this. I'm telling like it's our bad. Okay. We should clearly mention this. If 4,000 is the course fees, 100 rupees is a certification course, 50 rupees is the graphy charge. Okay. But we have some bitter experience earlier. Few of the participants they told Tanvir, why you have not told earlier. I totally agree, they're correct. This should be clearly communicated. I totally agree with them. That is why we have yesterday only we have planned कि down the line whenever we are launching any new batch, any course, SQL, Python, Power BI, Excel, कुछ भी, we have to clearly mention कि boss, this is the course fees. If you're interested in certificate, you have to pay 100 rupees separately. 50 rupees is the graphic fees to make it clear. In your batch, if anyone is interested in the course completion certificate, once it is over, then separately you have to pay 100 rupees for that. But if you're not interested, no need to pay. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Yes.
Okay. Any other question till here from Graphy? No. Now listen some best practices and listen very carefully. You have to log in daily on through any one laptop. Sometime what happen, the participants, they will log in sometime from their personal laptop, sometime through their official laptop. So in this case, what happens? The Graphy algorithm will detect it as a suspicious activity and they will block it. So what I'm recommending you, if you are logging using the personal laptop, try to log in using personal laptop only. Don't keep on switching. Today you're logging using personal laptop, tomorrow you're logging using official laptop. Then again personal laptop, official laptop. No. You have to decide here itself कि you have to log in using personal or official laptop, anyone. Sometime यार once or twice happen तो ठीक है, that is fine, चलेगा. Okay, that is fine. But don't make it a habit. Then what will happen? They will block you, and then you guys will bother us. कि Tanveer, we are not able to log in. They have blocked me and all those things. This point is clear.
Yes.
Yes,
And
sir.
actually, here I cannot do anything. This is how the Graphy they have coded the algorithm. And this is just to avoid the suspicious activity because many times it happens. The participants they have enrolled for the course, they have the login, they shared with their friends. So that is why they have done this. Point number one. Point number two. If you are logging through Chrome, okay, so daily try to log in through Chrome only. Don't change the browser as well. Today you log in through Chrome, tomorrow you log in through Edge, next day Internet File. What was that? File Explorer. Don't do that. If you are logging through Chrome, try to log in through Chrome only on a daily basis. Or you're trying to log in through Edge, so you should log in through Edge only. My recommendation should be Chrome. Clear? Third point, don't log in incognito mode. I know like right now I have logged in incognito mode because I'm showing you demo. But during the class, don't log in incognito mode. Just these 3 points you have to be careful. Point number one, don't change the laptop. Point number two, don't change the browser. Point number three, don't log in incognito mode. That's all. And then once the class is over at 9, automatically at 9:30, within 30 minutes, you will get recording, assignments, classroom notes, everything. You don't have to ask us where's the recording and all those things. And that will be lifetime access for you. Hope this is clear to everyone. सब कुछ clear है? All good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, fine. Now proceeding further with the class.
Is the link has been shared in the group?
Yes, I have shared, but again, once this S28 course will be created, we will share again. Don't
Okay.
worry. And when you're trying to log in, and if you're facing any issue, take the screenshot, post it in the group. Tell me I'm trying to log in and I'm facing this error message. I'm sure you will not get any error message, but still, directly post it in the group. We have our admin team, Firdaus is there, Salik is there, so they will help you. Okay?
Thank you.
Clear, everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good, perfect. Now let me proceed further. Take a second. Actually, I'm trying to. I have logged in my desktop today. Yesterday, I was taking class from my laptop, so I'm trying to copy few content from here to there. That's why it is taking time. Right, perfect. So yesterday we have discussed. I started teaching you about the AND operator, and I told you it is a strict operator, and then I told you at the back end what happens. So was this clear to everyone? If I'm telling AND operator is a strict operator, you agree why it is a strict operator? Was that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
क्लियर था? ठीक है, गुड. नाउ प्रोसीडिंग फर्दर. Today's 7. ओह ओके, ओपन हो गया. एक मिनट यार. ओपन हो गया. Sorry, let me tell you. Here, few of the records are duplicate. The reason is I have already created this Flipkart table earlier, and this was present already. I know sometime it will happen, like if you will execute the same insert script again, let me show you. Again, this records will be inserted in the table. Let me show you this. See, again, the record is inserted. It is getting duplicated, right? So you should not execute the same script again and again. What will happen? You will find the duplicate records in the table. So you have to be careful here. Is that clear?
Yes, then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If that will happen, suppose by mistake you executed the same script again and again, then what you have to do? To drop the table. Okay. Drop table, Flipkart. And then execute the entire script, including create. Now check, I know like these all things will happen. So you have to execute that again. Now see, this is the data. Okay. So this is our Flipkart table. I know I'm a little bit slow. Is the pace fine or you want me to increase the pace?
No, it's fine.
Fine. Okay. I know I teach very slowly, but if you think that when you are too slow, you should call out. We'll try to increase the pace. Now, this is the Flipkart table. Yesterday, I've shown you how many scenarios and query में copy करता हूँ. So yesterday we have discussed suppose if I have two condition. Condition number 1 था location Bangalore, and condition number 2 is your quarter equals Q1. And as per the requirement, you have to satisfy both the conditions. So for that, I have written this query, and we have discussed yesterday. If you have to satisfy both the conditions, it means it is strict. Then you have to use AND operator, right? This was clear to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, suppose now the client is telling me, Tanveer, I want the location to be Bangalore, quarter is Q1, but quarter Q1 नहीं, एक second, थोड़ा change करते हैं इसको. I want quarter is Q2, new requirement, and department as sports. So now my client is telling, Tanveer, I want the records which is satisfying all these three conditions. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All these three conditions are mandatory. Clear? So now what you have to do, let me execute this query. You have to write here Q2 and department equals sports. Now let me execute this. Is this the correct output? Is this the correct output?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is satisfying all the three conditions. Location Bangalore, quarter Q2, department is sports. Now, why I am showing you this example, just to prove that there is no restriction on the number of conditions. You can have 2 conditions, you can have 3 conditions, you can have 4 conditions, you can have 10 conditions. There is no restriction on it. Generally, those who are very new to SQL, so they think that, oh, if I'm using AND, I can use only 2 conditions. No, that is why I'm showing you this. How many conditions are there? Condition number 1, condition number 2, condition number 3. So you have full freedom to use any number of conditions. No restriction. Is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how it is getting executed at the backend? It is same way how I taught you here. Okay, first of all, it will filter the condition 1, and then the selected records will be tested for condition 2. Then further selected records will be tested for condition 3. Hope this is clear. Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Yeah, and this is your output. Second. Okay, now next scenario. I will request to please go on mute if you're not speaking. Next scenario. Now my client is telling, Tanvir, show me the records. Just a minute. Client is telling, Tanvir, show me the records where condition 1 means location is Bangalore and quarter is Q2. It means anyone. This is scenario 2. Now my client is telling, show me the records which is satisfying any one of this condition. Either location should be Bangalore or quarter should be Q2. Anyone. Is the question clear first of all?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here, are you giving some freedom in condition, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, we are giving freedom now. Suppose I applied for a company ABC Private Limited. Okay. They have 2 rounds, round 1 and round 2. Generally, in interviews, you have multiple rounds, right? HR told me, Tanvir, you clear any one round. Either you clear round 1 or you clear round 2. We will give you offer letter. So is the HR giving me flexibility here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
है ना? Now suppose I have another company XYZ Private Limited. They also have 2 rounds, round 1, round 2. Now here the HR told me, Tanvir, you have to clear both the rounds, then we will give you offer letter. So which is more strict, ABC or XYZ?
XYZ.
XYZ is more strict. It is telling कि भाई दोनों round clear करना है. You have to clear both the rounds.
Yes, sir.
So which operator you will use here in XYZ?
Or
अबे यार and operator ना.
And
And is a strict operator, right? When you have to satisfy all the conditions, then you have to use AND operator, correct?
Yes.
This is what we are discussing since yesterday. Is this clear to everyone? Now, in this ABC Private Limited, you have been given freedom. You satisfy round 1 or round 2, anyone, we will give you offer letter. Suppose there is a candidate, Rakesh. Rakesh status is round 1, he failed. round 2, he passed. Will Rakesh get the offer letter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he will get the offer letter. है ना? Now suppose there is a candidate Rohan. Now tell me whether Rohan will get the offer letter.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, he will also get the offer letter. Because here you are giving freedom. You clear any round, we'll give you offer letter, right? Now suppose then I have Priyanka. Failed in round 1, failed in round 2. Both the rounds she failed. She will get the offer letter.
No.
No, rejected. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
I repeat, is this clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So when you have this type of scenario where you have freedom to satisfy any one condition, you have to use OR operator. And when you have to satisfy all the conditions, round 1, round 2, दोनों clear होने चाहिए. Suppose now this is the scenario. Now tell me who will get the offer letter? Rakesh, Rohan or Priyanka?
No.
They
No
all are
one.
rejected, right?
One will get.
All are rejected because the condition was to clear both the rounds. So all are rejected. So this is more strict. So similarly here, the client is telling Tanvir, I want the records which is satisfying any one of these conditions. So when you have this freedom to satisfy any one condition, you have to use OR operator. And now the query will be instead of AND, you have to write OR. Is this point clear?
Yes.
Want to check? Let me execute it. This is the output. Please verify the output and tell me. Are you convinced with this output? You agree कि हाँ भाई output सही है? Come on, यार, speak up. Is this correct output?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, tell me if it is correct, then why we are getting this record? It doesn't have quarter 2, no? We have written quarter 2. This is not quarter 2. Then why I'm getting this record?
Location Bangalore.
तो इसमें लोकेशन बैंगलोर है
Location
ना,
Bangalore, right? So it is
Condition-
satisfying condition 1, correct? है ना?
Yes.
Okay, this, oh my God, this has satisfied both the condition. Then why this is getting selected? We have told to satisfy any one condition.
In our both are true, it will also count it.
Correct. This is a win-win situation. Both are getting satisfied. तो फिर तो ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है. So here condition 1, condition 2, both are getting satisfied. That is win-win situation, no issues. Okay, why you are displaying this record?
One condition.
Based on condition 2, correct? Why you are displaying this record? Both condition 1 and condition 2. Is this clear now?
Yes.
Okay, now how this query is getting executed at the backend. Now let's try to understand. I'm getting some background noise. I have muted everyone. If you have to ask any question, you can unmute and you can ask. Now let's try to understand how this query is getting executed at the backend. First of all, which keyword will be executed?
From
Flipkart. So this is your Flipkart table. Let's take a copy of it. Okay. Next, which keyword?
where
Where. What is the task of where?
filtering the data.
To filter the data. On which column you want to filter the data now?
Location column.
Location. Very good. We are trying to apply filter on the location column. Okay. एक second यार. Okay. What value you want to filter here?
Bangalore.
Bangalore. Now, is this Bangalore same as this?
Yes.
Yes, selected, selected, selected. This three, rejected, rejected. Till here, is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. Clear to everyone till here? You all know this, right? Okay, fine. Again, I'm getting background noise. Girish, can you go on mute, please? Thank you. Then you have condition 2, which is quarter equals Q2, but you have written OR operator here. Now listen very carefully. You have OR operator here. Now, based on condition 1, which is location equals Bangalore, we have selected few records and we have rejected few records, correct? Okay. Listen very carefully, then answer. Don't be in a hurry. My question is, the condition 2, which is quarter equals Q2, that should be tested on which records? Selected records, rejected records, or all the records?
All the records.
All the records.
All.
Very good. क्या बात है? Very good. बहुत बढ़िया. भाई, this is OR condition, right? ये OR condition है ना? Take this example. Take this example. Suppose Rohan has cleared round 1, right? Now, why you are asking Rohan to apply for round 2? Rohan can tell to HR here, no, okay, boss, you told me to clear any one round. I have cleared round 1. Why I should go for round 2? Give me offer letter. Can Rohan tell this or not?
Yes.
Yes.
No, not clear, not clear, not clear. See, listen. ये समझ में आया आप लोगों को. Suppose you applied for Infosys. Okay. They have round 1 and round 2. I applied for Infosys. Okay, I started my career from Infosys only. So I applied for Infosys. HR told me, Tanvir, you clear any one round, we will give you offer letter. Clear? Either Tanvir, you clear round 1 or round 2, we will give you offer letter. I told, okay, fine, good. I appeared for round 1, I cleared it. I passed, right? Now HR is telling me to appear for round 2. I can tell here, no, why I should appear for round 2, yeah? Round 1 I have cleared. You told me clear any one round. Round 1 I have cleared. Give me offer letter. I don't want to go for round 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? I want response from everyone. Only Rakesh is
Yes.
telling. You all agree?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Similarly, if these records has cleared the round 1, the condition 1, so they are selected or not?
Yes, they selected.
They are finally selected because you have given freedom here. You satisfy anyone. So this record, if you will test it again for quarter 2, this record will tell, no, why you are testing me again for quarter 2, boss? We told to clear any one round. I have cleared round 1. I am finally selected. I will not go for round 2. Is this point clear?
Yes.
So it will not test for all the records, boss. Clear to everyone? So now those who are rejected, for them we will give another chance of quarter equals quarter 2. So now this quarter 2 will be tested only on the rejected records, this set of records. Is this clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right? Here then you can cross question. Okay, Tanvir, okay, yaar, but suppose even if the engine is testing for these records, what is the problem, Tanvir? Suppose if it will check quarter 2 here, even if it will fail, so it is selected. So quarter 2, this is quarter 2, quarter 2. So Tanvir, even if engine will test here, what is the problem? You can ask this question, no? Not understood. Not understood. See,
Understood.
in
Got it.
this case, the HR, suppose HR will tell me, कि Tanvir, ठीक है, you have cleared the round 1, we will give you offer letter, not an issue. But Tanvir, just for formality, yaar, come on, appear for round 2. Suppose HR will tell me, he will convince me, कि okay, Tanvir, no issue. You appear for round 2, you have cleared round 1, we will give you offer letter. Even if you will fail round 2, we will give you offer letter. HR is telling me this. I can tell boss, why I should waste my time? Why I should waste my energy? No, I will not appear for round 2. Correct or not? Similarly, this, if engine again has to test this condition on this selected records, don't you think engine is wasting time here?
Yes,
Don't you think that will impact the performance?
definitely.
Right? That is why those who are working in project, many a times if your query is taking time, your lead or manager will tell you to apply more and more and condition. Okay. And because and or condition means they will ask you to add more and more condition so that you can reduce the filtering of data, and that saves time. We'll discuss at a later point of time that part. But is this point clear?
Yes,
So that is why
Yes.
the second condition will be tested only on the rejected records. Now these rejected records, we are giving one more chance कि भैया ये अगर quarter equals quarter two, you will satisfy, we will give you offer letter. So now quarter equals quarter two, you will test on these rejected records. It is satisfying the condition. No, this is quarter one, is still rejected. What about this? Is
No.
still rejected. What about this? Is still rejected.
Rejected.
This gentleman has satisfied the second condition, so he will get the offer letter now. Got it?
yes,
What about
Yes.
this gentleman? Rejected.
Rejected.
This gentleman? Rejected.
Rejected.
So net, this gentleman has satisfied the second condition, so he will also get the offer letter. Right? That is why you got this output. Now compare this which you got from the SQL engine and this which we have derived as per our analysis. Are they same or not?
yes, same.
Same.
Yes.
That is why it is very important to understand at the back end how the engine is executing your query. Then this will help you in understanding the performance and many other aspects. So this was about and an or. Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, next scenario. Now my client is telling Tanvir, okay, good, you have shown all the records. Now my client is telling Tanvir, I have a new requirement. I want all the records where the location equals Bangalore or location equals Chennai or location equals which one? Hyderabad. So client is telling Tanvir, I'm interested in the transactions or the records which are related to this location. This is a very common scenario if you're working as a data analyst. Suppose if you're handling Amazon database, any e-commerce application. So the client will ask this type of questions very frequently. Okay, tell me, show me the total transaction which has happened in Bangalore, total transaction happened in Hyderabad, okay, or total transaction happened in all the South Indian states, total transactions happened in all the Hindi speaking states. Because based on the festival, like suppose which festival, like Diwali is celebrated all over India. Let's say Ganesh Chaturthi, right? It is celebrated mostly, I think, in Karnataka and Maharashtra, if I'm not wrong, right? So based on that, they will be rolling out some new offers in those locations. Correct. So that is why if you're working as a data analyst, this will be a very common scenario for you. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, client is asking, Tanvir, I'm interested in these locations, transactions. So for that, what you have to do, you have to write select a star from Flipkart where location. Now tell me, is this a strict condition or you have flexibility here?
Flexibility instance.
Flexibility, which operator you will use and or
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 operator. Very good, very good. Now see, one thing I want to tell you, you might think this is a Gyan Tanvir is giving. So find whatever you think you can think. Sometime when we take interview, okay, so sometime it happens, okay, and we will be having that Excel sheet or some other sheet will be there in which we have to give points to a candidate, like communication, how many points, presentation, how many points, attitude, how many points, technical skill, how many points, okay, soft skill, how many points. Sometimes what happens now, suppose I'm taking interview and I got a very strong candidate. Is good in technical communication, everything is good. Okay. And suppose my product owner has told me, okay, maximum Tanvir, you have to give 25 LPA. Okay. To HR, they will not tell this to me. To HR, they told, okay, maximum is 25 LPA budget. Okay. Now that candidate is asking, let's say 30 LPA. So when we find sometimes this type of candidate who is very strong, okay, he is very strong in each and every aspect. Then in those scenarios, what happens? We have to slip this 25 LP and we have to go to either 27 or 28 for that, right? Now you might be thinking, Tanvir, why you are telling this? See, why I'm telling this, generally many candidates, when they appear for interview, they have this mentality that at any cost, I just have to clear the interview process. Now, suppose you appeared for the same interview and you have just convinced me, I am happy that chalo, theek hai, this candidate is okay. In that case, then what we will do? We will negotiate you. We will tell you, boss, maximum we can give 20 LPA, right? And maybe if you're in desire, means die-hard need of a job, you will be agree with 20 LPA. Why? I'm telling you this. Don't be under this mentality you just have to, I have to clear the interview. No. When you appear for interview, you should be having this mentality ki I have to rock it. I have to convince the interviewer in a very, means I have to pass it with flying colors. So that impacts your salary package as well. So that is why it's very important to convince your interviewer as well. If you're writing a query and if you're able to explain them that how this query is getting executed, so the interviewer will become a fan of you. He will understand, oh, this guy knows each and everything in and out. So when he will work in project, so similar mentality he will bring in project as well, right? So that is why don't only focus on the query. Try to understand how the things are getting executed. What is the practical application of this in project? Okay. Now I'm executing this query. Is this the correct output? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct output, right? Okay, good. Okay, can you raise your hand? How many of you don't know Hindi? We'll be speaking only in English, but still I'm asking. How many of you don't know Hindi? Can you raise your hand in the group? Lakshmi don't know, okay? Ram Vignesh, okay? Only two, okay, take it. No, not an issue,
Tanvi,
I'll be. Yeah. Dinesh
one,
also.
yeah, sorry to interrupt you. One thing I know you were not come to this section, but instead of, I mean, while writing query in SQL, we can use in operator and flower braces. We can include all these locations, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad. That will be fine, right?
I will come to that. Because of
Yeah.
that only I started this scenario. You're right. I will just come to that after this.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Now I got most of you. 50% don't know Hindi, not an issue. Okay. Okay, so I executed this query and this is the output. So first of all, are you all convinced with this output? Convinced means you agree that this output is correct and we
Yes.
agree, everyone?
Sir, I have a
No.
small doubt, sir.
Yes.
Instead of using or, can we use where location equal to Bangalore, comma, Chennai? Can we write a query like that, sir? Like, is it
No, that will fail. Good question. Good question.
Like because
This is what you're asking, no?
every time we are like choosing the location.
Valid point. Valid point. This is
So
what
what?
you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This will fail. Valid
Equator
question.
works for only one, argument. If you want
Hmm,
to multiple operator need to perform operate in keyword we need to use, right?
correct. So, right, from tomorrow, Lakshmi will take class. Okay, correct. Whatever that is correct. Let me explain that. So, yes, you cannot use multiple options separated by comma. This is not allowed. Why this is not allowed? I will just come to that and I will explain it. Okay. Now, Here in this query, you could see like location equals, location equals, location equals, or I can tell or is getting repeated. So in this case, we have a shortcut in SQL. That shortcut is you just have to write location in like this. Now you can execute and it will work. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So when you have multiple values you are searching on the same column, just write that column, give in operator here, and whatever values you are searching, you put it within this bracket or parenthesis, you'll get the same output. So either you execute this query or you execute this query, both will give the same result. Is this point clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good, clear. Any question? No questions. Okay.
Tanvir, will this
Ah.
command gives an better performance, or is it the same for both?
No. This will be better in performance. I will come to that. We'll discuss it.
Yeah.
Many times it will happen. You will ask the question, and I will tell you, okay, I will answer that in another 2 minutes. I will answer maybe tomorrow. Sometimes, something like this. So please make a note that the questions what you're asking is getting answered or not. Maybe sometime it can slip from my mind, but you have to make sure if you think that the question has not been answered, you have to ask again. Then you're told like you will answer this, but you have not answered yet. Okay. Now coming to that, I will come to that. Just give me a few minutes. Okay. Now. Oh, sorry. What will be the output for this query? It will give Hyderabad or error message.
Error.
Error. Why?
It is having only one argument, right? We can able to use equate operation. Sorry,
Okay.
not sure.
No problem. Don't worry about it. That is fine.
I think
Ram
it will
Vignesh.
give
So
one
the
answer.
is for in the same column multiple like Bangalore, Chennai, and so that is why in is used. You can't use for single data.
Okay. Good. Okay. See, I told you like many misconceptions I'll be teaching you in SQL. Okay, many misconceptions we'll be discussing. Many of these misconceptions I have learned while working in project. Many of these misconceptions I have learned while taking interview. Why I ask you this question? Because I used to ask same question in interview, and what you guys have responded, I used to get same response, which is incorrect actually. Now listen, I'm executing. Are you getting the output?
Yes.
Yes.
You are getting the output, right? Okay. And don't feel embarrassed if your response is wrong. Never. It is not interview, yeah. We all are learning. Many times when I teach you, I also used to learn new things. Okay. It doesn't mean okay, why I've given wrong answer. No, that is fine. Now see, this is a misconception. If you're using in operator, you have to use multiple values. No, this is a misconception. If you are using in operator, you can use single value as well. It is allowed. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now you might be thinking, okay, Tanvir, okay, fine, it is allowed, but what is the benefit, Tanvir? I should directly write equals to, no? Right? You might be thinking, Tanvir, I can directly write equals to. Why we should go for in operator when we are searching for a single value? You must be thinking this. So when
Yes.
I will teach you subquery, okay, there's a concept of subquery in SQL. When I will be teaching you subquery, then I will answer this, because right now if I will answer, maybe you will not understand. So when I will cover subquery, you remind me at that time. Although we used to cover at that time, I will explain you the reason why SQL engine supports this. Or you can tell like this is a compulsion. SQL engine has to accept in operator for a single value as well. But net for the time being, Even if you have a single value, you can use in operator. And this misconceptions which I'll be covering in this course. After the class, what you have to do in your notebook or diary somewhere, make a note of this misconceptions. I'm very much sure during interviewers they used to ask questions from misconceptions. They want to check how many research you have done while working on this. They will not ask this type of question, KR, can we use multiple values in it? They know, okay, everyone knows this. Hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
clear to everyone. Good. Now, next scenario.
Sir, but basically, in operator is shorthand for multiple OR conditions. So,
Correct. I totally agree with you. When you have multiple values you have to search, then you have to use in operator. I totally agree. But that is what I'm telling you here. Even if you're searching for single value, then also you can use in operator. It is allowed. It is not necessary when you have OR operator, then only you can use in. That is the misconception I'm trying to break here. And that is why I've given this example.
okay,
Is this point clear?
okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And see, means you should not be forcefully, don't convince yourself. "ये अच्छा नहीं समझ में आ गया." If you think that no, then this is not clear, then it is not clear. You have to challenge it. I will not take it in a negative way. Okay, fine. Shall I proceed further? Any other question?
Yes.
No
Okay,
questions from my.
no questions so far. Okay, good. Let me proceed further. I forgot what I was telling now. Location in वाला scenario हो गया, ये scenario हो गया. हाँ, got it. I remember. मैं भूल गया था. Okay. Now, in location, I have kept Kerala here. Do you have Kerala in this location column?
No.
No.
No. Okay. If I will execute this query, what will be the output? Error message, no record, or Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad?
Error message.
Error message, sir. Because we are
Error
not
message.
Kerala, we are not.
Okay, good. Error message. Tell me one thing. I want to buy a shirt. Okay. I want to buy a shirt. I went into a showroom. I told to the salesman, boss, I want Levi's shirt. Okay. I want Levi's shirt. And actually, this was a exclusive showroom of Wrangler. I have not noticed it. I went into the showroom. I told I want Levi's shirt. Now the salesman, they don't have the Levi's shirt. Do you think they will impose a penalty on me? Tanveer, like this is a Wrangler shirt. How come you're asking for Levi's shirt? Come on, you have to pay 500 rupees penalty. Do you think this
No.
happened?
No.
No, sir.
No. The salesman will tell, sorry, sir, we don't have Levi's shirt. It is an exclusive showroom of Wrangler. Correct?
Yes.
Or maybe he will tell, sorry, we don't have no data. Boss, you have full freedom. You can ask any data from SQL engine, not only Kerala. See, I will write something random here. I have full freedom. I can ask anything from SQL engine. If it has that value, it will display. If it doesn't have that value, it will not display, but it will never throw error message. See, I'm executing this query. Is it throwing error message?
No.
No.
No. Whatever it has, it will display that. It has Bangalore, it has Chennai, it has Hyderabad, it has displayed it. It doesn't have Kerala, it has not displayed. It doesn't have this dummy value, it has not displayed it. So don't be under the impression, okay, if I'm searching for some value and if it is not there, engine will throw error. No, engine throws error message only under two scenarios: syntax error or semantics error. It means if you are violating the rules and regulations, then engine will throw error message. Like see here, I will write from Flipkart after this where. I will keep it here. But this is a violation of SQL protocols I'm doing. Then it will throw error message. It's throwing error message, right? If you're violating the rules and regulations of SQL, then it will throw error message. So this is known as a syntax error. Now suppose instead of Flipkart, I will write some table name. This. Do we have this table name in the database? No.
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 Now see, it will throw error message. And this is known as semantics error because this table doesn't exist. So remember, engine throws error message only if you're violating the rule or You're searching for a table or column which doesn't exist. Otherwise, you have full freedom, boss. You ask any value from the SQL engine, it will never throw error message. It will never scold you. Is this point clear?
Clear.
Okay, clear to everyone, right? Okay, good. Shall I proceed further if it is clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, coming to the performance aspect. Performance is a very important parameter, especially after 2015. I'm telling 2015 because after 2015 we have seen the birth of big data. I think you all know this. Big data, that's the very biggest story. What is big data and all those things? But especially after 2015 or 2010, we have not 2010 like it has started, but 2015 it has started like anything. Like after 2010, e-commerce applications, Flipkart and all those things, they started. And then online payment has started. And then your Zomato, Food Panda, Swiggy, they all have started. So they all started generating huge volume of data, right? So when you have huge volume of data, then the performance is very important. If I'm talking about performance, it means I'm telling how quickly my SQL query will fetch me the data. Suppose query 1 is fetching me data in 5 seconds. Query 2 is fetching me data in 3 seconds. Which query has a better performance?
Query
Query.
2.
Query 2, because it is taking less time, right?
Yes.
If you're taking less time, it means you have a good performance. You all know this, correct? Okay. Now, many times it will happen. Like here I have mentioned the time is time. And if I'm asking the performance, you can easily tell Tanvir query 2 has a better performance because it is taking less time, correct? But in interview, they will not give you timestamp. They will just give you 2 queries and they will tell you, let's say this 2 query. This is query number 1. This is query number 2. They will give you these 2 queries. And now they will ask you, Tanvir, which query has a better performance? They will not give you timestamp. Got it? Okay. So from query, how to find which one has a better performance? That is the question. Are you understanding, guys, so far what I'm explaining? Is it
Yes.
making sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, good. So from query, when you have to check or judge which one has a better performance, for that there's a formula. Let me explain you that. The formula is check the number of tasks. You have to check in which query engine has to do more tasks. If engine has to do more tasks, it will take more time or less time?
Time.
More time.
Huh?
More task, more time.
More tasks, more time. What about performance then? Poor
It's
performance,
poor performance.
correct? Less task means
Less time,
less
more
time.
performance.
Good performance, right? Correct?
Yes.
Correct.
So it means if you're able to find the number of tasks, you can find the performance. More tasks, poor performance. Less tasks, good performance. This is the formula. But for this, we have to find the task. How many tasks engine has to perform. When you're executing this query, query number 1, see what will happen. You will take this Flipkart table. You will keep it here. Condition 1 is location equals Bangalore. So engine will first of all check Bangalore. So this record will be selected. This record will be selected.
Hyderabad.
हैदराबाद नहीं यार, अभी तो कंडीशन 1 बैंगलोर चल रहा है ना. So this will be rejected. This will be rejected, right? Based on condition, well, this will happen. You all agree?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then condition 2, you will test condition 2 on selected records or the rejected records.
Rejected records.
Rejected record, because this is AND operator. Condition 2 is Chennai. This is selected now.
Selected.
Yes.
Selected now.
Yes.
Yes.
Then condition 3 is Hyderabad. On which record? Rejected, correct?
Rejected.
So Tanvir, like just I'm making one sense, like if it is or operator, we will be checking on rejected records. If it is
Correct.
and record, we will be selecting on the selected records.
Correct. Right. Correct conclusion. Yes. Okay, so now Hyderabad, this record will be selected. This is what will happen, right? And then your engine will pick all the selected records from here, all the selected records from here, selected records from here. It will display that. Correct? This is what will happen, right? Agree?
Yes.
Here engine is scanning how many records in condition 1? All these records.
Yes.
Yes.
Total how many records are there? 9. So total scan
9.
9 records. Sorry. Here, how many total scan will be there in this case?
6.
6.
6. So total scan 6 records. In this case,
4.
now tell me overall total how many scan engine is performing?
19 records.
9 plus 6 plus 4, 19 records.
Yes.
It means in this query, engine is literally scanning 19 records. You all agree or not so far?
Yes.
Okay, you all agree. Good. This was query 1. Coming to query 2. In this case, what will happen? You will be having this Flipkart table. Okay?
Okay.
Flipkart table. Listen very carefully. Okay. 1 minute here. 1 second, 1 minute time दो मेरे को ना. Just give me 1 minute. Where is that? It's 27 में था ना. Syllabus is 28. 1 second रुक जाओ. कहाँ गया? हाँ. You can see this notepad plus plus.
Yes.
Well, है ना? Okay. कहाँ गया? Which is not there. Somewhere this question was there. That why the in operator has a better performance than or. Okay, we'll discuss it now. See now. Now when you will execute this query, what will happen? From Flipkart, you have taken a copy of Flipkart, right? Where location in? Where means to apply filter. When the engine will execute this where condition, engine will understand I have to apply filter, right? On which column? Location column. Now listen here. When the engine will look into this value, engine will understand, oh, I have to search either Bangalore, Chennai, or Hyderabad. So this will be executed in one go. So when the engine will scan this record, it will check whether this is present among this or not. Is this present among this? Yes, selected. Next record, Delhi. Is this present among this?
No.
No.
No, rejected. Chennai, present here?
Yes.
Selected. Pune,
No.
rejected. Bangalore,
Selected.
Hyderabad, Chennai,
Selected.
selected.
Select.
Pune,
Rejected.
rejected. Bangalore, selected.
Selected.
Now tell me, how many scans engine has performed here?
9.
Now, I always write incorrect spelling of records. Okay. Now, in which query engine has to do more tasks?
First one.
Yes, query.
Query number 1. Here you are scanning 19 records. Here you are scanning only 9 records. So in query 1, engine has to do more tasks. So now you guys tell me which query will be having a better performance.
Second query. Sinner.
Query number 2, because here you have to do less tasks. Got it? That is why in operator is better than or if you have multiple operations. Is this point clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, do one thing. When you appear for interview, always keep an Excel sheet open. Why I'm telling this, I used to follow this funda when I used to give interview. Because suppose I explained you, okay, in operator is better than or as far as performance is concerned. Now, if I'm not explaining you this on an Excel sheet, I will just explain you, okay, this happens, this is scan will happen. So here it will be difficult for you to understand, right?
Yes.
Same thing when I explain on an Excel sheet. Hope you have understood easily.
Yes.
Similar way, when an interviewer is asking some explanation like this, try to explain him on an Excel sheet so that it will be easy for you as well to explain, and the interviewer will also understand easily. Sometimes it happens, you are trying your level best to explain, but maybe because of communication or some other reason, you're not able to explain. Or maybe you are explaining in the best possible way, but interviewer is not able to understand. Who will suffer? You will suffer. So that's why always in interview, keep an Excel sheet open and tell to your interviewer that I have this Excel sheet open. Got it? I hope it is clear.
Yes, Sunny.
Okay, good. Shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Sir, one question.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, for in operator, we are using multiple columns. Sorry, multiple names. So
Or
for and can we use like this? Any other?
I'm coming to that only, sir. Good
Okay.
question. Now the question is, okay, Tanvir, okay, fine. You told us, okay, when you have multiple or operator, we have the shortcut in, right? What about and? Like here, Tanvir, we have multiple and. Do we have any shortcut for and? Answer is no. There is no shortcut for and operator. Only for or operator, you have shortcut, which is end. Clear?
Because it's a strict condition. Is that the reason?
Good question. Why? Right?
Yeah.
Why? Can anyone think and tell me why there is no shortcut for and operator in SQL?
What I can make sense is like first it has to follow on the selected record. It cannot first it has to satisfy Bangalore, and then in that selected it has to satisfy Q2 like that.
Okay, good try,
So
good try. Very close to the answer.
We cannot skip this or this. So if we give, it's not like Bangalore or Chennai. It should be Bangalore and Chennai. So the output should be good. So that's why we cannot
Okay,
split.
correct, very close. Okay,
Because of
see.
the strict condition only, we need to skip. We don't need to skip that. We need to match everything.
Okay, good. That is also fine. Okay, let me explain. Good try. Now see, here, when I was having or operator, do I have the same column? Location, location, location. So I have written location here, correct? Here in this AND operator, do I have the same column?
No.
No. So if you don't have the same column, and suppose if you write location in Bangalore, comma, Q2, comma, sports, do you think it makes sense?
No.
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 No. Boss, you're searching quarter two in location. Do you have quarter two in location column?
No.
You are searching a sports in location column. Do you have a sports in location column?
No.
No. Then you can tell, okay, no, location, no, I will use quarter. Okay, you use quarter. Do you have Bangalore in quarter column?
No.
No. That is the reason there is no shortcut for AND operator. Is this clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Clear, right? You all are able to follow up so far, right? Are you finding it very difficult to understand?
No. It's
All good.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lakshmi is telling something. Yeah,
All good, I said.
all good. Okay.
Sir,
Now, yeah, tell me.
we're telling about performance now, sir. So whenever we are
Mhm.
writing a query, should we keep this performance in our back of our mind and right, sir?
Very important, especially these days. When I started my career 2011, performance was not that much important parameter because the volume of data was very less. Hardly we used to work on 10 or 20 million records. Now 50, 70, 80 million records is a very common task. But that is why performance is very important. And that is why for the last 10 years, there's a new profile known as performance testing in the market. And there are new tools like JMeter, Load Runner, you might have heard. Okay, so very important. But because you're just starting to learn SQL, you are new here, so don't think about performance as of now. Once you will get some good maturity in SQL, once you have a good command, then you have to think, oh, I have solved this question using this method. Now let's try to solve the same question using this method. Now then compare which is good from performance. But as of now, because you're just starting to learn, no, so don't think about performance. Just you have to understand the keywords, then you should start learning queries, and then once you get a maturity in 1 month or so, then you can start thinking about performance. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, shall I proceed further?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, then here you can ask one more question. Okay, Tanvir, you are telling there is no shortcut for AND operator because you are telling, okay, Tanvir, this column is different, this column is different, this column is different. Okay, take care. Tanvir, let's say I have a scenario where suppose location equals Bangalore and location equals Chennai and location equals Pune, right? So Tanvir, here we have AND operator and we have the same column.
yes.
So now why we don't have a shortcut for AND operator, Tanvir, right? You can ask this question, you can challenge it, right?
Yes.
I know. Here this is satisfying. Location column is there, AND operator is there. Tanvir, there should be a shortcut for this. Why? Why we don't have? Here you're telling we have different columns, so there's no shortcut. Okay, but here suppose if I have the same column, right? Got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Actually, this is not a valid scenario. Got it? This condition doesn't make sense, boss. Try to understand this condition, what we have written here. We are telling to the SQL engine that we want Bangalore as well as Chennai as well as Pune in a single row. That is what the AND condition. No, it means all the conditions has to be satisfied. So it means a particular row has to satisfy all the conditions. Then you have to display. Now see, I'm executing this query. Are you getting any output? No. Why? Because it is not possible for a single row to have Bangalore as well as Chennai as well as Pune. A single row can be either Bangalore, can be either Delhi, can be either Chennai, can be either Pune, can be either Hyderabad. But you're telling I want everything in a single row, which is not possible. This is not a valid use case actually. Got it? No, not
Yes.
clear. Clear to everyone? Yes, no?
Yes, Tanvir, it's clear.
Clear, sir.
Perfect.
So once more, sir.
Fine. Yeah, tell me.
So once more.
Sorry?
So once more.
Once more. Okay. So I am telling here like location equals Bangalore, location equals Chennai, location equals Pune. It means you want all these locations in a one single row because this is AND operator, right? But can you find all this Bangalore, Chennai, and Pune in a single row? If you check this row, it is having which location? Only Bangalore, right? If you check this row, this is having only Delhi. This is having only Chennai. But here you're telling I want Bangalore, I want Chennai, I want Pune, all in a single row. Can you find a row where you have all this Bangalore, Chennai, and Pune here?
No, Tanvi.
Don't have that.
but
That's what.
Tanvir, sorry, I mean, हम स्पेसिफाई तो कर रहे हैं ना रो यहाँ पे एंड के बाद तो हम स्पेसिफाई कर रहे हैं लाइक लोकेशन इक्वल्स टू चेन्नई
आप
लोकेशन।
आप स्पेसिफाई कर रहे हो, बट
हाँ
व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस क्वेरी? इस क्वेरी का मतलब क्या है? आप कह रहे हो कि भैया मेरे को ये सारे कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई करते हुए एक सिंगल रो दो। एंड का तो मतलब ये होता है कि मीन्स यू हैव टू सेटिस्फाई ऑल दिस कंडीशंस ए पर्टिकुलर रो। अब बताओ एक कोई ऐसा रो है जहां पर आपको बैंगलोर, चेन्नई और पुणे सब मिल रहा हो एक ही रो में? नहीं मिल रहा ना?
नहीं।
नॉट अंडरस्टूड। क्लियर है या नहीं? नो।
थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूज
नहीं
है।
नहीं नहीं कर पाता। ठीक है मैं बताता हूँ। देखो हेयर वी आर टेलिंग SQL इंजन कि आई वांट दोज रिकॉर्ड्स लाइक सपोज ओके फॉरगेट अबाउट इट, एक सिंगल सिंपल क्वेरी लिखते हैं। एक मिनट, डोंट वरी, आई नो दिस इज कंफ्यूजिंग, तो थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन होगा, नॉट एन इशू। लेट्स टेक दिस एग्जांपल। व्हेन आई एग्जीक्यूटेड दिस क्वेरी, व्हाई आई गॉट दिस आउटपुट? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आंसर दिस, यही आउटपुट क्यों आया?
रीजन बीइंग इज वी स्पेसिफाइड डिफरेंट कॉलम्स हियर।
करेक्ट।
जैसे आई मीन क्वार्टर अलग है, डिपार्टमेंट अलग है, सो दैट वी selected separately and it gave एग्जैक्ट आंसर, मतलब पूरे टेबल में।
Because this particular record is satisfying all these three conditions.
यस
Correct? No?
यस
Yes.
That is why you got this record as an output. No? Similarly, when you are telling this, what you mean actually? You mean that I want Bangalore as well as Chennai as well as Pune, all should be there in a single row. Do you have a single row here in this table which has location Bangalore as well as Chennai as well as Pune?
No.
No.
नो नो।
One row can give you one location only, boss. It cannot give you all the locations. It can either give you Bangalore, either give you Delhi, either give you Chennai. But here you're telling I want all these locations. So that is what I'm telling. This query doesn't make sense from the business perspective. इसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं बनता. This is irrelevant scenario. So that is why this type of scenario will never exist. And that's why we don't have any shortcut for AND operator.
ओके।
Clear है? Are you sure this is clear, Rajesh?
नाउ आई अंडरस्टूड।
Okay, good. Fine then, it's time for a short break. Let's take a short break. It's 8:30. We'll be back at 8:40. Is that fine?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be back at 8:40. I used to take a break at 8:15 or 8:10, but I forgot to take. We'll be back at 8:40. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Hope my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So we are discussing about in operator and we had a good discussion. Hope you all have understood. Let me proceed further. Any question before I proceed further?
Sir, can we use AND operator with IN operator combination both?
You can use. I will share assignment today. In that you
Okay,
will see like few questions will be there where you can use and within, you can use and with or, all the combinations will be there. Okay.
okay, okay, sir.
Now we will discuss about null operator. Not sure how many of you have heard about it, but I'm sure in interview you will get one question minimum from null for sure. One question will be there from null. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And as per my experience, I think 10% complexity in SQL is because of null. And whatever I'll be teaching you down the line, you will see a very different behavior with null. So that is why, first of all, we have to understand what is null. Okay, fine. Suppose there is a customer table. In this table, I have customer name, I have transaction. Just a minute, I'll take some water. Okay. Suppose the name is John and the transaction is 1000. What it means? It means John has done a transaction of 1000 rupees. Got it? Agree?
Yes.
Anna?
Yes.
John has done a transaction of 1000 rupees. Then I have Tom. It is 0. What it means?
You have done 0 transaction.
He has not done any transaction, right? Many times it happens. We visit a showroom or shop. We didn't like anything. We'll not do any transaction. But the salesman, they will make a note of our name, contact number so that they can track us, right? This is clear. Okay. Then we have a customer Sarah, and it is blank. It is blank. Okay. Now the question is why I kept it blank for Sarah. Is this same as 0
No.
or what it is?
No, sir. Null,
No.
null is basically a blank space or blank record.
Null I have not discussed yet. I'm still on blank. Null पे आएंगे इसके बाद. So okay, first of all, okay. Those who already know what is null, can you try to explain what is null? So whatever you know,
Null is a blank field, sir.
null is a blank field. Okay.
or no value.
Null means blank. Null means no value. Anyone else? Anyone else? You can Google as well if you
Null,
want right now.
null
Null,
will not take a memory. Blank will take the memory.
null will not take memory. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Now listen. First of all, let's try to understand what is blank. Then I will try to explain you null. I kept blank for Sarah. Now my manager is asking. Suppose my manager name is my manager मेरा यार किसको manager बनाता चलो रवि सर जो है manager है तो Ravi asked me, tell me why you kept blank for Sarah. Okay. I think you all might have experienced like when you will go and if you want to buy a car or bike, okay, what happens? There'll be a sales team, right? They will show you different models and the features, correct? If
Yes.
you like it, then you have to make some payment. Then there'll be an account stream where you will make some payment, right? And then there'll be a delivery team. I know it is not possible case same day they can deliver, but suppose very special case, they have the car ready and they're ready to deliver it the same day. So generally this is the cycle now. Sales team will show you the product. Accounts team where you have to make the payment. Delivery team will validate the payment and they will deliver the product. correct? है ना? Not
Yes.
only in car or bike, in many other businesses, you have this cycle, correct?
Yeah.
In the case of Sara, my manager Ravi asked me, Tanvir, why you kept it blank here? Okay. For John, you kept 1000. It means John has done a transaction of 1000. That is clear. For Tom, you kept 0. You told like Tom has not done any transaction. It is 0. That is also fine, Tanvir. But for Sara, Tanvir, why it is blank? My manager Ravi is asking me this question. Okay. So actually, in the case of Sara, what has happened? The delivery team, they know that Sara has done the transaction. Sara has done the transaction in the accounts team. But the delivery team has not received the acknowledgement from the accounts team. Got it? Yes or no? Until and unless the delivery team will not receive the confirmation or acknowledgement from the accounts team, they will not deliver the product. You all know this, right?
Yes.
So in the case of Sara, delivery team told, okay, I have not received the acknowledgement from the accounts team. Sara has done the payment, but I have not received the acknowledgement. I am waiting for the receipt from the accounts team. Once the accounts team will send me the receipt, I will deliver the product to Sara. But as of now, I have not received the acknowledgement. That is why I kept it blank. Rakesh, don't do the drawing on the board here. I'm getting disturbed.
Oh, sorry. Actually, it was getting.
Okay, no problem. So that is why it is blank. Is this clear? So blank means the transaction has happened, but we are waiting for that confirmation. Is this point clear about blank? Is this clear? What is blank? It means Sara has done the transaction, but we have not received the value of that transaction. Sara has done 100 rupees transaction, 200, 1000, 1 million, we don't know. But we know that Sara has done the transaction. So in the business use cases, when you know the transaction was made, but what was the value of the transaction, we don't know, we keep it blank because we're waiting for it. So what is blank? Is this clear? Please confirm me, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Clear है सबको? Clear to everyone?
Yeah.
मतलब वो रिकॉर्ड अपडेट नहीं हुआ है बट वो
हाँ
ट्रांजैक्शन हैज बीन डन बट इट इज नॉट अपडेटेड येट
हाँ ट्रांजेक्शन हैज बीन डन, सारा ने पेमेंट किया है, सारा हैज डन द ट्रांजेक्शन, बट डिलीवरी टीम डजंट नो कि व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द ट्रांजेक्शन. सारा ने कितना पेमेंट किया, हाउ मच शी हैज पेड, डिलीवरी टीम डजंट नो. That is why we keep it blank, because delivery team is waiting for the confirmation from the accounts team. Once the accounts team will confirm कि oh Sara has done a payment of 200, then we will mark it 200. But as of now we don't know. That is why we kept it blank. This is blank. Is this clear?
Yes.
यार बोल तो दो clear है या नहीं, yes or no. If it is not clear, I will repeat it. No,
Yeah, Tanvir, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
clear. Okay. Now next, I have a question for you. Because I don't know how much Sara has paid, I'm waiting for it. So meanwhile, can I mark it 0?
Oh,
This is my question.
No.
No.
No. Why no? What is the problem
Because
if I mark it 0?
Because we don't know the transaction amount.
no.
That is fine. So meanwhile, I will keep it 0. What is the problem?
actually,
Then she did not done any it
there is
means she did not done any transaction.
zero means
Hmm.
there is no transaction has been done, but there she have done some transaction, but we don't know the
Hmm.
value. That is the reason we have to keep as a blank.
Hmm.
व्हाट इफ द ट्रांजैक्शन गेट्स अपडेटेड लेटर तो फिर वो
Hmm.
डेटा में दिक्कत.
Hmm. If you will keep it 0, and suppose we publish this report, so client will be under the impression that Sara has not done any transaction. Got it? It means you are conveying wrong information. No, that Sara also has not done any transaction. That is why you cannot mark it 0. Is this clear?
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, you see, if you're not clear, yeah, you should ask, no, Tanvir, not clear. Is this clear? I'm repeating it. This has to be crystal clear. Otherwise, you'll get confused on the line.
Yes,
Is this clear?
Yes.
So that is why
Yes.
now tell me, can we tell that blank and zero, they both are same? True or
No.
false? No, blank and zero are not same. Clear?
Yes.
Take care. Next scenario. Now we have, suppose, Rajesh. I mark it as a null. Now my client is telling me, Tanvir, now what is this null here? Yeah, mark it blank. You told, okay, you're waiting for the confirmation, so you kept it blank. Chalo, take it. This is fine. But what is this null? My client is asking me. Now listen carefully. Sometime what happened? The delivery team doesn't know whether the customer has done the transaction or not. Maybe the customer has done the transaction. Maybe customer has not done the transaction. Maybe customer has done the transaction and it failed. Maybe customer has done the transaction and passed. Or maybe customer has not done the transaction at all. So delivery team has no clue what has happened. So when delivery team doesn't have any idea whether Rajesh has done the transaction or not, in those cases we mark it as null. Is this point clear?
Yes. Tanvir.
Now, can I put zero here?
No.
No, you cannot put zero. Because you are not sure whether Rajesh has done the transaction or not. If you mark it zero, it means you are clear cut. You are sure that Rajesh has not done the transaction. Are you sure Rajesh has not done the transaction?
No.
No,
No.
you're not sure. Actually, you don't have any idea कि राजेश ने transaction किया नहीं किया क्या हुआ. No idea you have. You remember about flight MH370? Anyone? Started from Malaysia, take off from Malaysia and supposed to land in China. In 2013 or 14, you might have heard about this news. Flight suddenly disappeared. Still nobody knows what has happened. Have you heard about this news? आप लोग सबने सुना होगा. You must have heard about it.
Yes, yes, it came in.
Long back, 2013, I believe. 12 or
yes, sir.
13, right?
Yes,
Still a
yes.
still a mystery, sir.
Still a mystery. And recently, Dhruv Rathi, you all know that he has created a video also on this. Still a mystery, right? So after it disappeared, different means scientists and the aeronautics and the other researchers, they all have given their own theory. Okay, maybe this would have happened. Maybe it disappeared in Indian Ocean. Maybe pilot has hijacked the flight. Maybe pilot intentionally crashed. Maybe something has happened. So they have given a lot of their own theories, but nobody knows what exactly happened. Similar thing happens with null. You don't know what happened with Rajesh, whether he has done the transaction, whether he has not done the transaction. Maybe he has done the transaction and passed. Maybe he has done the transaction and failed. You don't have any clue. It means it is a bucket of assumptions. So when in the business transactions it happens, you don't have any clue. Kya hua? We mark it as a null. Now you might be thinking, Tanvir, then what is the difference between blank and null? You might be thinking this, right? In the case of blank, in the case of Sarah, I was sure Sarah has done the transaction, but I'm not sure what is the value of that transaction. But at least one thing is clear that Sarah has done the transaction, correct? Are you understanding this?
Yes.
Yes.
Very weak response. You want me to repeat this, guys?
No. No. No.
No.
No.
So case of
Got it,
Sarah,
got it.
you are sure, boss, Sarah has done the transaction, Sarah has paid. But in the case of Rajesh, no clue, no idea. You are just playing with the assumptions. Maybe Rajesh has done the transaction. Maybe Rajesh has not done the transaction. Maybe the transaction has failed. Maybe possible Rajesh has done a transaction of 1 million. Possible, ये भी हो सकता है. Or maybe Rajesh has not done the transaction. That is also possible. Anything is possible which we don't know. In those cases, we mark it as a null. Now tell me, 0 and null, are they both same?
No.
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 Blank and null, are they both same?
No.
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 0 and blank, are they both same?
No.
No.
No. So that is why, first of all, it is very important to understand the significance of 0, blank, and null in business transactions. Okay. Now, is this correct statement?
No.
No.
No. Is this correct statement?
No.
No.
No, you cannot tell that null means no value. Null can have a value, possible hai, right? Okay, fine. Got it? What is null?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, just one more example I will show you and then I will stop. If you want to insert a null record in a table, what you have to do? Suppose I want to keep इसको quarter 3 करते हैं. I will keep this as a null. Okay. So you just have to write null. We don't have to keep it in quotes. Okay. And null you can write in lowercase or uppercase, your wish. You have freedom with null. You can write it in any case. Now I have null value in this Flipkart table. Okay. We have null here. Got it? Okay. Now my client is telling me, Tanvir, show me only those records where the revenue value is null. Okay, clear? And when you will work in project, null will be a headache for you for sure when you will start working, because business, they will treat null in a different way. Technical people will treat null in a different way. Reporting side, they will treat null in a different way. Data science team, they will treat null in a different way. Always null is a headache. Okay, anyway. So the client is asking Tanvir, show me the records where the revenue value is null. Question is clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will write here revenue equals null. Okay. Why I'm not getting any output? Confused?
Because null is not a value,
हाँ तो क्या हुआ?
not a data. That's
Not a value. ठीक है. You know, I know, we are technical people. Client तो नहीं मानेगा ना. Client will not understand it. Client will take it. No, no, no. यार मेरे को चाहिए. Wherever you have null value in revenue, boss, show me those records. I need to look why it is null. I will check with the team what happened. Correct?
इनका
Client will not
ऑपरेटर
agree.
लगा सकते हैं क्या तनवीर?
क्या क्या करेंगे?
इनका ऑपरेटर लगा सकते हैं क्या
नहीं, मैं
रेवेन्यू?
सॉल्यूशन के बारे में बात ही नहीं कर रहा हूँ सर. मेरा तो ये क्वेश्चन है कि ये क्यों फेल हुआ. आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट. Bridge collapsed in a state. Engineers are telling we will construct a new bridge, but the question is why it collapsed, right? Root cause बताओ. That is why I'm asking the root cause, why it failed.
What
We
I
will think
can
about
make is,
solution later point of time. Yeah, tell me.
it is not a value we cannot equate to
नहीं
revenue.
नहीं. Null is a value. Null has a value hidden. Maybe 0, maybe some value.
Mhm.
Why it failed? We have null value in Flipkart. If you want, I can show you in the Flipkart table. Null value is there. Client को चाहिए ये. Client कह रहा है भैया मेरे को रिकॉर्ड दिखाओ where you have null in revenue. I want this. Now your query is not giving. Query is telling कि नहीं नहीं कहीं पर भी null नहीं है. No output. Either the query is telling lie or the data is correctly inserted here. Sorry, incorrectly inserted here. Are you understanding, guys, what I'm telling?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanvir.
See, try to understand now. If you will ask me, Tanvir, what is your weight? I will tell my weight is 70 kgs, comma 75 kgs, comma 80 kg. Does it make sense?
No.
Does it
No.
make sense?
No.
No.
No. You will be confused, right? You will ask me, Tanvir, what is your age? I will tell 35, comma 40, comma 45, comma 85. Does it make sense?
No.
No. Why? Because equal operator works only for a single value, correct? I will tell my weight is 75 kg. Now it will be clear, oh, Tanvir weight is 75 kg. Because equal operator works for a single value. This is not SQL. This is in mathematics, right? You might have studied in linear equation in one variable or two variable, x equals 2, y equals 3, something like that. In your primary school, you might have studied, right? So equal operator always accepts a single value. You all agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now what is this null? This is the bucket of assumption. Do you know the value for this?
No.
No.
It is a bucket of assumption. It can be anything which we don't know, right? It means it is carrying a lot of values, a lot of assumptions which we don't know. Now you're trying to compare equal with all those assumptions. That is why equal operator will fail here, because equal operator has the capability to handle a single value only. Now you're trying to compare it with null, which is a bucket of assumption which we don't know what is the value. Correct? So that is why this query is not giving you any output, because equal operator fails to capture it. Is this point clear?
Clear.
Now for that purpose, this null will get a special treatment. And for that, we have is operator exclusively for null. See, very special treatment we are giving to null. And that's why now you see you have the output. So the summary is, whenever you have to search for null value in a column, you cannot use equal, rather you have to use is operator. That is why I told you in the beginning, you have to understand null, because the complexity in SQL 10% is because of null. Always when I will teach you join, again you will see a strange behavior. When I will teach you set operators, a strange behavior. Aggregate function is strange behavior. Got it? Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Oh, okay. And fine then, I will stop here. We will continue the discussion tomorrow. Those who wants to drop, you can drop. Sorry, I slipped by 3 minutes. If you have any question, you can ask now. Now you can ask question from anywhere.
Sir,
Those who wants to drop, you can drop. I will not be teaching anything new. That will not be part of today's syllabus. Those who have a question, you can ask. Yeah, Girish, you are telling something.
sir, like null will not take memory, but blank will take memory. That somebody was
Memory
telling.
part, I will cover at later point of time, because for that then I have to tell you row number and another thing, the memory allocation. Then you will understand it. Is that fine?
Tanvir, I mean, I had a few questions like, I mean, कल जो आपने assignment send किया था,
हाँ,
उस पे कुछ कुछ मतलब मेरा doubt था, so I was
असाइनमेंट्स के क्वेश्चंस ना, जब मैं क्लास स्टार्ट करता हूँ, इन द बिगनिंग यू आस्क दैट क्वेश्चन. Okay.
okay.
Always, this is for everyone. Whenever you have any question from assignment, when I start the class, you ask at that time. Two reasons are there. We all feel energetic at that time. And the second thing is, now means the participants will start dropping. So maybe if someone has dropped, they will not understand. If they have any question, they cannot ask. That is why if you have any question from assignment, ask in the beginning.
I thought maybe like I mean after class आप वो करते हो.
नहीं, आप शुरू में एकदम जैसे क्लास में शुरू करता हूँ ना, उसी टाइम आपके जो भी असाइनमेंट से क्वेश्चन आप पूछ लिया करो. ओके.
Okay.
So this is a general question, sir, not related to
हाँ.
like, whenever you're writing a query, you must understand the table, no, sir. Whatever query you're writing, you must understand the table, then only you must execute the query.
Your voice is too low. Can you repeat once?
Yes, sir. Before writing any query, no, sir, we must understand the table, no, sir.
We have
Before
to
execute.
understand the table.
Yes,
Sorry.
sir.
You should
must
know the table, right?
table.
From which you want data.
Yes, sir. So then only you must execute the query, no, sir. Like,
No, I'm not able to understand, Rams, what you're telling.
Actually,
no,
if you understand the table, what is the table which has been created, then only we can able to write the complete query. That is the question.
yeah,
Like,
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you should have the table name, and then you can write the query. So whatever assignment we will share with you. So in those assignment questions, we'll be having the table name as well, and the complete script will be there. Let me show you some examples. एक मिनट में दिखाता हूँ आपको. It's 26. Yes, assignment. Suppose this is one assignment. You see anyone, okay, suppose aggregate का है. So here, see, we will give you table will be there. Okay, for this is the question. For each and every question, there will be a table. For that, you have to write a query. Is this what you're asking? Ram, have I answered the question?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Any other question, anyone?
Tanvir, I have a doubt in operator. Can you just go to
Tell
the
me.
SQL, please?
Yes.
So in the sorry, not in the AND
So,
operator
and or in, which one you're telling?
and.
And operator. Take care. Tell me.
So here in the AND we are going to the multiple fields. So where we're going like a location equals to Bangalore, quarter equals to Q2, and department equals to sports. So my requirement is like, so I don't want to see the location as Bangalore and the quarter as Q2 and the department as sports. So I don't want these things. So how do we execute the query then? Or
So
we're
what you
going to
want to
discuss
display
this
then?
later.
No, what you want to display then?
So apart from these values, I want the details. I want the complete detail.
But for this condition only?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want this Bangalore and Q2 and the sports.
Not
Okay.
equal
See. No. Okay.
Yeah, not equals.
It means you're telling you don't want Bangalore, you don't want Kyoto, you don't want sports, right? You don't want this
Yes.
data.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So multiple ways are there. You can solve this using subquery and many other things are there. But if your question is, I don't want this combination, then you can write location is not equal to Bangalore and quarter is not equal to Kyoto and department is not equal to sports. It means you don't want this combination. It will give you all
Exactly.
those records which is not satisfying this condition.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tanvir, there are so many operators and so many reserved keywords. So इनका are they like मतलब ये हम step by step सीखेंगे कि मतलब
Step
do
by
they
step.
have okay.
Step by step. Meanwhile, you tell me which is popping up in your mind. I will check whether it is our syllabus or not.
नहीं जैसे ये is है is not है in है these are मतलब इनका
Is or is
कोई
not?
is
or is not आप बोल रहे हो?
हाँ is not और in भी है जैसे so जैसे
इन तो
ये
आज कवर
operator
कर लिया ना.
हाँ
इन तो आज कवर किया, फिर हम नॉट इन कवर करेंगे. is not, I am not sure. Do we have this is and is not? ये किस डेटाबेस में आपने यूज किया है?
नहीं आज हमने एक यूज किया ना is करके null में जैसे
is null is not null. हाँ, वो तो आज हमने किया. कल हम is not null करेंगे. हमने in किया, then tomorrow we'll discuss not in.
no so I
Okay.
was asking कि मतलब ये इनका कोई कैटेगरी होता होगा जैसे like
ये सारे ऑपरेटर्स में आते हैं, बेसिक ऑपरेटर्स हैं ये सारे. देखो आपको मैं अगर यहाँ से दिखाऊंगा ना सिलेबस, तो इसमें ये सारे कैटेगरीज में आते हैं. इज नल, इज नॉट नल, फिर इसमें एनवीएल कोलेस हम कवर करेंगे, फिर ये इन है, नॉट इन है, एंड दिस आर द बेसिक अदर ऑपरेटर्स.
okay ठीक है
ठीक है. All these things will be covered.
The conditions what we are applying in the SQL query, this all conditions are is there only conditions or do we have some more else?
नहीं. See, whatever I am covering here, this is sufficient, boss. Don't confuse yourself कि W3 स्कूल पढ़ रहे हैं, ट्यूटोरियल्स पॉइंट पढ़ रहे हैं, लीड कोड पे कर रहे हैं, हैकर रैंक पे कर रहे हैं. If you will ask me, not required. Complete all my lecture, work on all my assignment question. Okay. If you have solved all my assignment question, again try to solve all the questions. Means at least you should be able to solve each and every question using 2 methods. वो भी हो गया, then try to solve my LinkedIn questions which I used to post on LinkedIn. If you have done all these things, फिर कुछ करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. My open challenge. Nothing to do. This is more than enough. Okay.
Thank you.
Tanvir, small doubt. Like you told, like to identify zero, blank, null. And you also told like business will take in different way, data analyst will take in other way, and data engineers will take in other way. So how to identify this value is zero, it is null?
That will be written, no? In database, it will be there. Zero will be like this, blank will be like this, null will be like this. It will be there. The way how I'm telling, they are treating in different way. See, if the data engineers, they have to insert null, so they will insert into like that. But generally the conflict will be between business people and the technical people. यहाँ पर conflict आता है. Business people, they will think data in some other way. They will think from the business perspective. If it is null for them, they will think what might be the reason, right? And for you, it is for technical people, this is simply a null, you will insert it. But the business people will again check, yo, Rajesh value is null. Now they will check that why this is null. They will check the, okay, what happened to the transaction, right? What was the value of the transaction? Now, suppose if Rajesh has done a transaction of 1 million here, that is, it means he's a potential customer for business, right? That is why they want to understand. Sometimes what happens, data engineers, when they will load data, they will reject null value. And this is a generally misconception. If you will Google now, you will find it. You reject null. It comes under data cleansing activity. But sometimes your client will tell, no, 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 don't reject null because you don't know the power of null, right? But that because maybe Rajesh, if Rajesh has done a transaction of 1 million here and the data engineers has rejected it, so how the client will come to know that there was a customer who has done a transaction of 1 million? So that is why these all are discussed during the requirement gathering call and requirement analysis call, how you want to treat null. Got it? But that's what I told. Different profile, they have a different perception about null. Business intelligence guys, the reporting side, Power BI, Tableau. Sometime what they will do, they will not display null in the report. They will think, oh, null is a bad data. They will reject it. Okay, so they should not do that. They should have a clear communication with the business. They tell me how you want to treat null. According to the business, you have to do it. Then tomorrow I will show you some other examples how to treat null, how to display it. Okay.
One extended question, since you brought up Power BI concept here, I also work in Power BI. Like, what happens when you try to load null? We will get, if it is a primary key, it is not allowed to load the
Null.
data if it contain null.
Null
In that
again.
during
Yes.
time, yeah, I used to remove null content and I will try to load it. So some data has been, vanished, right?
Okay. See, in those cases, what you have to do, Lakshmi,
Mm.
you are right, in a primary key, null should not be there. Even if you will load, the check constants will be there, it will reject it, right? Correct?
Yeah.
In those scenarios,
Mm.
you have to have a clear communication with your client. In the primary key column, if I am getting null, what to do? Sometimes the client will tell you, don't load the data at all, reject the entire data or the file and send it back to the source team. Why you send null for this value? I want data. This is one scenario. You understood it? So where the columns will be mandatory in your mapping sheet, it will be written like this column is a mandatory column. It means I want value for this. If null is there, you have to clearly send an email to the source team. Why this column has a null? We will not accept it. Again, send the data. This is one scenario. In some other business use cases, the client will keep a threshold value like 10% threshold, 20% threshold. It means if less than that threshold value has a null, that is accepted. Let's say 20% threshold is set in your project. Now you got 100 records. 20% of 100 is 20 records. It means if less than 20 records has a null value, that is accepted. You can load the data. But if more than 20% record has a null value, you again have to reject it. So that is what I'm telling you. There's no straight formula how to handle null. It depends on the business context. But this has to be clearly discussed with the client. We have faced a lot of escalations because of null. Generally, there is a misconception among data engineers, Power BI developers, ki reject null, don't load it. No, never do this mistake. You should have a clear communication with the client how to treat null. If they're telling reject it, reject it. If they're telling handle it, then you have to load it. Sometimes they will tell, no, no, I don't like null. Instead of this, display NA. Maybe they can tell. So we will discuss tomorrow how to handle it.
Okay.
Okay, it's good. We are discussing about the business context as well. This will help you in during the interview process. Sometimes the interviewer asks this type of question, how you will handle null, what type of discussion you'll be having with client. So when you will quote all these examples now, so the interviewer will trust you, oh, this guy has worked in the project. That is why he knows all the in and out. So this type of discussion will help you. Fine, then any other question, anyone? No. Okay. Thank you. I hope you all have understood the session today. Thanks a lot. We'll connect tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
Thank you all.
please
Have a
help me with the
nice.
admin team today.
Sorry, admin team, what you're telling? Sorry, Rajesh.
That I was facing that Oracle thing,
Yeah,
Oracle.
sure. I will ask admin team to check it.
Sure.
The
Okay, thank you.
S28 batch that will be added, right?